Hello, I made this image that you can see on screen using this Batman versus Bane set, and I used a background from AI and I used a television screen and a few lights, and that was about it. So let's have a look at this set and then see how I made the image. So you obviously get Bane. Now this isn't the most articulate of sets. It does have some articulation, but doesn't have a great deal of articulation. I found the head doesn't move a great deal, and it's quite difficult to get Bane into position. Bane is absolutely massive. This is Batman. What I like about Batman is he comes with this attachment and it gives him a cloak. Now the cloak's not fantastic, but at least it has a cloak. Within the box we get lots of sort of bits and pieces that I'm not sure are vital. Like we get a riot shield, maybe needs a riot shield to defeat Bane. We get Batman's gauntlets, things like this. We get this front pack. So I put this backpack on because you need the backpack in order to fit the cape. But really, you should be putting this front bit on as well, but I didn't bother. A lot of these extras take away from it and look a bit naff, particularly the things like the riot shields. And then we've got all manner of attachments for things like Bane. I don't know what this is, but it's some sort of cable. So I didn't bother with any of these additional attachments. I just wanted the Bane figure and the Batman figure. So I set up a table in front of a TV, and like I say, I just generated background using AI. And after a couple of sort of generations and prompt changes, I was quite happy with what I got. And then I just put the figures in a certain position, and I used really thick wire to hold them in place. I wanted Bane to be looking like he was defeating Batman, so Bane is putting a kick in and Batman should be flying back. Now I put in 3 different lights. I put in a light above, a light behind that matched the color temperature of sort of the cave light at the back to make it look more natural, and I put in another light to sort of light from the side. Now I set the shutter speed and the aperture to be quite high, so I wanted quite a high depth of field, so I set it to be quite dark, but still you'd be able to see the figure. I could hide the cable on Batman using his cape, that was fine. When I started taking my photos, I did notice that there were some reflections in the TV cast from the lights, so I had to block those lights off, and I just got someone to hold a bit of card behind the light to reduce the reflection or the light spilling back onto the TV, and that seemed to work, so I needed someone else to help me with that. But I think the image is really good. I'm really pleased with it. Let me know what you think. Thank you. Goodbye.